Janelle Brown of Sister Wives explains what set off Garrison spiraling. Sister Wives star Janelle Brown is finally detailing what triggered her son, Garrison Brown, and led to him spiraling. In March 2024, the son of Janelle and Kody Brown committed suicide, but the Brown family is now speaking out about that ominous time. So, what caused Garrison to fall down a steep slope into a hole? Read on for more information. Janelle Brown details Garrison spiraling. Fans of Sister Wives have been waiting for the Brown family to say that Garrison passed away. Over 20 episodes into season 19, viewers have had enough of the happy family life. They are aware that Garrison passed away in March 2024, but they are unable to comprehend why he has virtually disappeared from the show. He is rarely talked about, and his pictures are blurry. Apparently, the Browns wanted that because it was too difficult to deal with. Now, the timeline of the series has finally caught up to his death, and he is being honored. Garrison's mother, Janelle Brown, shared the story of learning he had died, and that her other son, Gabriel, had found him. Then, she delved deeper into his personal struggles and noted that he had a drinking issue. Like Garrison, he would stop and then eat a lot, which was his pattern. But Janelle said that he didn't like the taste of alcohol and started drinking only when COVID was over. Kody, his father, was also having a lot of problems at that time. No matter what Garrison and Gabriel did to lighten Kody up, it always backfired, mainly on them. Her former sister wife, Christine Brown Woolley, also stated that she knew Garrison was having problems. However, they likely never thought it would end the way that it did. Figuring out their way according to Janelle Brown, she and Garrison Brown were always in touch. She also said that they tried to give him resources to get better, but that didn't work. The Sister Wives family tried to figure out how things got so bad, but he just went back to COVID. Sadly, it never got better, and his demons got to him. Additionally, Janelle was very open about his mental health issues, noting that he suffered from depression and anxiety. He used alcohol to fight that, but it only got worse. Regardless, Janelle reassured herself that she believes they did everything they could. Janelle Brown, a prominent figure from TLC's Sister Wives, has been navigating life with resilience and openness following the tragic loss of her son Garrison Brown in March 2024. As part of her healing journey, she has concentrated on reconnecting with her family, particularly her surviving children, in recent months. Her trip to Las Vegas in June 2024, where she spent time with 3 of her sons, Logan, Gabriel, and Hunter, marks a significant moment of joy amid grief, is a moving illustration of this. The trip, which was documented on social media, showed the siblings having fun, demonstrating their bond and Janelle's determination to treasure moments spent together. Reuniting with family in Las Vegas. The Las Vegas visit was a highlight in Janelle's year, as she prioritized rekindling connections with her children. She joined her for a blast of laughter and reminiscing with her sons Logan, Gabriel, and Hunter. Since marrying Michelle Petty in 2022, Logan, the oldest, has largely stayed out of the public eye, but he still keeps close ties to his family. During the COVID-19 pandemic, Gabriel, who was estranged from his father Kody Brown, has leaned on Janelle for support. Hunter, a nurse who graduated from the Air Force Academy, has balanced his career with family obligations. 57. In stark contrast to the sadness that has overshadowed the family since Garrison's death, Janelle's trip-related Instagram posts were filled with warmth and included candid photos of the brothers having fun. Healing through travel and legacy. Janelle's travels extended beyond Las Vegas. After the Vegas reunion, she went to Montana to see her daughter Maddie Brown brush. There, they went on an adventure through Yellowstone National Park, a first for Janelle, who was amazed to see a wild bear in its natural environment. She was accompanied by her daughter Savannah, highlighting the mother's efforts to strengthen ties with all of her children. These trips also served as a tribute to Garrison, whose legacy Janelle still lives by. In February 2025, she embarked on a cross-country road trip in Garrison's old pickup truck, a vehicle he purchased before moving to Flagstaff. Though the truck now belongs to Gabriel, Janelle inherited it as a sentimental link to her late son, describing it as a source of connection to my 2 boys, especially Garrison. Coping with loss and advocacy. The Brown family will never forget Garrison's death at the age of 25, which was ruled a suicide by self-inflicted gunshot wound. Janelle has made it clear that he has issues with alcohol and his mental health. He has said that he started drinking during the COVID-19 pandemic as a way to deal with anxiety and depression. Despite the family's efforts to provide support, Garrison's battle intensified in his final year, culminating in the tragic night of March 5, 2024, when he stopped responding to Janelle's texts. Gabriel, her other son, found Garrison's body, a heartbreaking moment that is mentioned in episodes of Sister Wives and police reports. Janelle turned her grief into advocacy in the aftermath. On the first anniversary of Garrison's death, she urged followers to support animal shelters, a cause dear to her son, who adopted 3 cats, and highlighted mental health resources like the Suicide and Crisis Lifeline. Her tributes on Instagram, which included a picture of Garrison giggling with a cat, stressed the significance of compassion and dialogue regarding mental health issues. The dynamics of family redefined. Janelle's journey has also involved redefining her relationship with Kody Brown, her ex-husband, whom she divorced in 2022 after nearly 30 years of marriage. Janelle has focused on re-establishing trust with her children, many of whom became estranged from their father as a result of conflicts related to the pandemic and emotional distance, even though Kody is still married to Robyn Brown. Gabriel, for instance, openly criticized Kody for forgetting his birthday in 2021, a rift that deepened their alienation. Janelle's decision to establish Tata Farms with Maddie and her husband, Caleb Brush, in North Carolina further exemplifies her independence. The farm, a passion project centered on flower cultivation, represents a fresh start rooted in family collaboration and Garrison's legacy. Active private and public balancing. As a reality TV star, Janelle has navigated the complexities of public scrutiny while safeguarding her family's privacy. On the Reality Life with Kate Casey podcast, she acknowledged that her children's relationships with the show vary. Maddie, for instance, embraces the platform, while Logan, on the other hand, prefers privacy. This balance became even more delicate after Garrison's death, with Janelle opting to share select moments of her grief to raise awareness without oversharing. This approach is reflected in her social media presence, which highlights significant occasions such as Savannah's graduation in 2023 or 4th of July gatherings with Maddie's family, while also paying tribute to Garrison's memory through sincere posts. In the end, resilience in action. Janelle Brown's story is one of resilience, shaped by loss, love, and the unwavering pursuit of healing. Her Las Vegas trip with Logan, Gabriel, and Hunter epitomizes her commitment to fostering joy amid sorrow, while her advocacy and new ventures like Tata Farms underscore her determination to turn pain into purpose. By sharing her journey, she not only honors Garrison's legacy but also offers a roadmap for others navigating grief, a testament to the strength of family bonds and the power of moving forward, 1 mile at a time. The family reunion of Christine Brown, a celebration of resilience and beginnings. Christine Brown, a central figure in TLC's Sister Wives, has emerged as a symbol of resilience and reinvention following her 2021 split from Kody Brown. Aspen, Mykelti, Paydon, Gwendolyn, Isabel, and Truly's marriage to David Woolley in October 2023 marked a turning point in her life and helped bring her 6 children, Aspen, Mykelti, Paydon, Isabel, and Truly, back together in a touching celebration that emphasized their unbreakable bond. This event, celebrated as a real Brown family reunion by Janelle's son Gabriel, highlighted the family's ability to find joy amid years of fractured relationships and loss. The wedding as a point of turning. The Brown family celebrated a significant event when Christine married David Woolley in January 2024, which was shown on television. The ceremony brought together nearly all of Christine's children, Janelle's children, and extended family members despite the absence of Kody, Robyn, and Mary. The event was eloquently described by Gabriel Brown as a rebirth of the real Brown family, emphasizing the warmth and camaraderie among those who had become distant as a result of Kody's separation from many of his children. The gathering held a special significance for Christine's children, who have faced their own difficulties. Aspen and Mykelti have built their own families, with Mykelti relocating to North Carolina in 2024 to be closer to sister Isabel. Gwendolyn and Beatrice Queiroz attended, demonstrating the family's acceptance of LGBTQ+ identities in stark contrast to the tensions that existed prior to Leon Brown's coming out. Isabel, whose scoliosis surgery in 2020 ended Christine's marriage to Kody, stood next to her mother as a sign of their shared healing journey. Truly, Christine's youngest, represented the next generation of Browns navigating life in the public eye. Janelle Brown, Christine's former sister-in-law and steadfast ally, attended the wedding along with her children, including Gabriel and Savannah. Despite having left plural marriage, the two women's unbreakable bond was strengthened by their presence. Healing through shared grief and advocacy. The reunion took place in the midst of significant loss. In March 2024, Janelle's son Garrison died by suicide, a tragedy that united the family in grief. Since then, Christine and Janelle have turned their anguish into advocacy, with Christine urging support for animal shelters and mental health resources. They have collaborated on projects like Janelle's Tata Farms project in North Carolina, where some of Christine's children now live, as evidence of this shared mission. A gritty and honest account of Christine's departure from polygamy and her journey to self-discovery is promised in her memoir, Sister Wife, a memoir of faith, family, and finding freedom. The book is expected to talk about tensions with Kody, but it also emphasizes Christine's resilience, which is in line with the happy tone of her wedding, which showed her kids' unwavering support. The dynamics of family redefined the wedding also highlighted the shifting dynamics within the Brown family. Kody's absence, coupled with his admission of FOMO over missing the celebration, underscored his growing isolation. Meanwhile, Christine's children have embraced David Woolley as a stabilizing figure. Isabel, initially hesitant about her mother's new relationship, now shares a close bond with him, reflecting the family's capacity for adaptation. The gathering was a demonstration of Christine's choosing joy philosophy, a mantra she has upheld ever since she left Kody. As she told people, "Everywhere I go, Janelle has to come with me, and all of her children come, too." At the wedding, where laughter and reminiscing about the past overshadowed conflicts, this sentiment was evident. With her children, Janelle Brown embraces nature and healing in Yellowstone. Janelle Brown, known for her role in TLC's Sister Wives, has consistently turned to family and the outdoors as a source of solace following the tragic loss of her son Garrison Brown in March 2024. Janelle took her daughter Savannah and other family members on a transformative trip to Yellowstone National Park in the summer of 2024 in a sincere effort to reconnect with her children and honor Garrison's memory. Documenting the journey on social media, Janelle offered fans an intimate glimpse into her healing process, blending adventure with quiet moments of reflection as she navigated grief while celebrating life's fleeting joys. A mother-daughter adventure in Yellowstone. Janelle's first excursion to the famous park was the Yellowstone excursion, which she called a bucket list experience. Accompanied by Savannah and her daughter Maddie Brown Brush's family in Montana, the trip symbolized Janelle's commitment to creating new memories with her children amid profound loss. Yellowstone's vast landscapes, from the steaming geysers to the sprawling Lamar Valley, provided a backdrop for bonding, with Janelle marveling at the park's raw beauty. A highlight was when the group went on a wildlife watching excursion and saw a wild grizzly bear, which Janelle captured on video. "Seeing a bear in its natural habitat was surreal," she wrote on Instagram. "It brought to mind how small we are in this vast, beautiful world, and how important it is to cherish every moment," the author said. For Savannah, the trip doubled as a respite from her studies and an opportunity to reconnect with her mother after a tumultuous year. The pair hiked trails, shared campfire stories, and even faced a comedic mishap when their rental RV temporarily broke down. Janelle joked about the incident, calling it a reminder that life's detours often make the best memories, a sentiment that resonated with fans who have followed her candid approach to life's challenges. Honoring the wild spirit of Garrison. Even though Garrison was not physically there, his influence was felt throughout the journey. Janelle has often spoken about his love for adventure and the outdoors, recalling how he once dreamed of visiting national parks. She performed a private ceremony in which only Savannah and Maddie were present, scattering a portion of his ashes in a remote area of Yellowstone as a moving tribute. "Garrison would have loved this place," Janelle shared in a tearful Instagram Stories video. "He felt most alive in the mountains, the silence, the freedom. This act of remembrance mirrored Janelle's earlier efforts to keep Garrison's legacy alive, such as her cross-country road trip in his pickup truck in February 2025. She said that the rugged landscape of Yellowstone seemed like a fitting tribute to the brave spirit of her son. Her openness was praised by her fans, who noted that her vulnerability helped destigmatize discussions about suicide prevention and grief. Family reuniting after loss. Janelle's family dynamics were also brought to light during the trip to Yellowstone. She has prioritized repairing relationships with her children, many of whom became distant from their father during the COVID-19 pandemic, since her divorce from Kody Brown in 2022. Maddie, who moved to North Carolina in 2023 to help Janelle start their flower farm, Tata Farms, has developed into a crucial part of her support network. During the Yellowstone visit, Maddie's husband, Caleb Brush, and their children joined the adventure, bridging generations in a celebration of resilience. Janelle's son Hunter, an Air Force veteran and nurse, also made a surprise appearance during the trip, flying in briefly between shifts. His presence brought to light the family's concerted effort to support one another. Hunter's always been the quiet protector, Janelle said. Having him here, even for a day, meant everything. Meanwhile, Gabriel, who remains close to Janelle despite past tensions with Kody, stayed connected through daily video calls, a testament to the family's adaptability in maintaining bonds across distances. Advocacy through authenticity. Janelle's decision to share her Yellowstone journey publicly aligns with her broader mission to advocate for mental health awareness. In the wake of Garrison's death, she has partnered with organizations like the American Foundation for Suicide Prevention, urging followers to seek help and prioritize open dialogue about emotional struggles. During the trip, she posted resources alongside scenic photos, writing, "If you're hurting, know you're not alone. Reach out, just like I've learned to lean on these incredible humans around me." Her advocacy extends to honoring Garrison's passion for animal welfare. Janelle put together a fundraiser for local shelters in March 2025, on the one-year anniversary of his death. Garrison supported this cause by adopting 3 cats. The Yellowstone trip subtly wove this theme into the narrative, as Janelle and Savannah visited a wildlife rehabilitation center near the park, donating supplies and volunteering for a day. "Garrison would have loved this," Savannah remarked in a video, holding a rescued owl. "Helping animals was his way of healing, now it's ours." A nature-based new chapter. Janelle's connection to nature has deepened since leaving the arid landscapes of Flagstaff, Arizona, where she once lived with Kody and her sister wives. Her move to North Carolina to establish Tata Farms, a venture focused on sustainable flower cultivation, reflects her desire to build a life rooted in growth, both literal and metaphorical. The Yellowstone trip reinforced this philosophy, with Janelle drawing parallels between the park's cycles of destruction and renewal and her own journey. In an interview, she mused, "Forest fires leave ashes, but they also make room for new life. That's where I am now, planting seeds in the scorched earth." Fans have embraced Janelle's metamorphosis, praising her authenticity and strength. Her social media, once filled with updates on sister wives, now blends family moments with snapshots of her farm's blooming peonies and dahlias. Yet Yellowstone stands out as a turning point, a reminder that healing is not linear but woven through shared laughter, quiet reflection, and the courage to face each day anew.